In the period under review, focusing on operations conducted from February 2025 to date, the charges were made in connection with various heinous crimes. The force recorded the arrest of 602 armed robbery suspects, 385 kidnapping suspects, 557 murder/homicide suspects, 215 suspects connected with the lawful possession of prohibited firearms, 286 rape suspects, 276 suspected cultists, and recovery of 333 various firearms, 6,422 ammunition of various calibers. The force was also able to recover 200 stolen vehicles and rescue 324 victims of kidnapping. On display today, we have several exhibits connected to these crimes recorded by officers of IRT, including 89 rounds of ammunition of various calibers, 6 AK-47 rifles, 1 AK-49 rifle, 1 Israeli pump-action rifle, 2 pump-action rifles, 1 single-barrel rifle. These are the cases we are having here today. And for you to know that we, in line with the directive of the Inspector General of Police, we are not having any suspects here on display. We are going to give you the cases, the fact of the cases, and of course the exhibit connected to some of these cases. We can only display the arms recovered from them. But for this case of subdued and arrest of kidnappers, we have suspects: Tuko Salisu, Sani Abubakar, Mahmoud Sani, Umar Abdullahi, Salisu Muhammad, Salisu Usman, and Bashir Audu and Jubril Haruna. Those are the suspects involved. In this case, we have one AK-47 with 29 rounds of live ammunition, one new Israeli pump-action rifle with 4 rounds of live cartridges, 2 pump-action rifles with 72 rounds of cartridges, a single barrel with 2 cartridges, and 2 operational motorcycles. These are exhibits recovered from these ones. On 11th of March 2025 at about 6:30 p.m., operatives on RRT en route to Edo State on special duty at Oshera Garden, a boundary between Kogi and Edo State, ran into an ambush by kidnappers. The operatives employed their operational prowess to overpower the armed to the teeth kidnappers, arrested 8 of them, and recovered from them the exhibits mentioned above. The suspects are with us. We are still working on them, but we cannot display them, like I said, in line with the directive of the IGP and, of course, in line with global best practices of handling rights and protecting rights of suspects. But the exhibits are there on display. You're going to see them. Second case we have, Yakubu, is a case of criminal conspiracy, arrest of kidnapper and cattle rustler. And we have Yakubu Musa and Usman Musa. From them, we were able to recover 3 AK-47 rifles and 9 rounds live ammunition. On 27th of January 2025, acting on credible intelligence, IOT operatives arrested Yakubu Musa, 30 years, from Lungun, Dankare, Soba local government area of Kaduna State, and Usman Musa, 25-year-old, from Poko Ikara local government in Kaduna State, for their involvement in kidnapping and cattle rustling within Soba and Ikara regions of Kaduna State. The suspects confessed to their involvement in a series of kidnappings. Recovered from their possession were 3 AK-47 rifles, 9 rounds of live ammunition used for their operations. The exhibits are there for you to see, but we cannot interview any suspect here. The next case is a case of criminal conspiracy on law possession of firearms and kidnapping. Suspects: Abubakar Lawan, 24 years, Akpoti-Uduaghan, male, 35 years, and Abbas Maiduguri, male, 26 years. SCB recovered from them are 1 AK-47 rifle, 1 AK-49 rifle, 2 AK-47 rifles, and 28 rounds of live ammunition. On 21st January 2025, at about 11 a.m., Abubakar Lawan, 24 years, Akpoti-Uduaghan, 35, and Abbas Maiduguri, 26, all males from Dogorawa Zaria and Makafi, Kaduna State, were apprehended in connection with criminal conspiracy or lawful possession of firearms and kidnapping. The suspect confessed to a series of kidnapping incidents within Regina, Lambata, Dandume, and Ugama in Kaduna and Niger State, respectively. Operatives are currently making effort to apprehend other members of this gang who are at large. The items recovered from them have been mentioned above for your own perusal, and we're going to make a copy of this available to you, gentlemen of the press. We have more other cases, but we are still working on some of our suspects. When they arrive for public consumption, we're going to call you again. Our duty is to get you abreast of some of these developments and to get Nigerians informed of the efforts of the Nigerian police force in making our society crime-free. Gentlemen of the press, these achievements underscore the unwavering resolve and dedication of the Nigerian police force in fulfilling its primary duty of protecting lives and property. The force reaffirms its commitment to this goal and assures the public that no effort will be spared in maintaining law and order. To the good people of Nigeria, we urge you to continue to support the police force by providing timely and accurate information, as your collaboration is vital in our fight against crimes and criminality in Nigeria. To those who choose a life of crime, hear this warning. The Nigerian police force is determined to bring you to justice. We will relentlessly pursue you, dismantle your networks, and ensure you face the full consequences of the law. There is no heaven for criminals in Nigeria. We urge Nigerians to please support the Nigerian police force in celebrating its own. Nigerian police force belongs to all of us. We are going to start our program as from 4th of April 2025 with the exhibition at the Eagle Square. That exhibition will run through Sunday, April 6th, and we are going to have the final day on April 7th at the Eagle Square, where we're having the ceremonial parade. And the evening is going to be the dinner to commemorate this event. The IGP has designed choosing that day to honor police officers, our friends of the police, by having our award and commendation night. So, gentlemen of the press, you are invited to join us, and we all Nigerians to be on the same page with us and celebrate the Nigeria Police Force. I'm dropping this in here because we have not made any official statement, but I think this is the right place to drop this in, inform you, gentlemen of the press, and inform Nigerians and the whole world, because I know all of you are here, and to say that the police we have is made in National Police Day, April 7, 2025. God bless you. They have just concluded their law school. I'm sure very soon they'll be called to work. So we are trying to widen the scope of our job in the legal department, and the IGP has ordered that all police lawyers to be involved in prosecuting cases. So apparently, they are going to be moved to legal section of the Nigerian Police Force so that we can expand the strength we have in the legal section. Our prosecution powers and capabilities will be enhanced any moment from now. So with what the IGP has done, you see that in recent times, the IGP has been coming out with policies for adequate protection of people's rights so that we can have people's rights protected. We have cases adequately and professionally investigated and prosecuted. And we cannot prosecute. That's the end product of our investigation if you don't have good hands, you don't have good lawyers. So we want to commend the effort of our leadership of the Nigerian Police Force, coupled with what we have at the leadership of Police Academy for turning out good hands, brains, who have been sent to law school to add value to our legal unit or section of the Nigerian Police Force. We are doing well. We are not doing bad in that regard, but I promise I'm going to come back to address you on the prosecution so far from January to date. Thank you.
Round, that particular round, that has this. We want to commend your efforts. Commander, thank you for making us proud. They were able to recover arms and they arrested 8 of them. We are using them to get other members of various gangs. They are forming one alliance now that a gang will alliance another gang to make that particular axis or other axis they want to operate on ungovernable and unsafe. So we have been able to dismantle them. We have been able to go to even those, to get those who supply arms to them. By the time they are harmless, they are not powerful again. That is the message. Take the arms away from them and cap them like a slave. So we have them, you can see, yes, you can see. For some of you who have not seen AK-49 before, it's different from AK-47. And it's powerful. The man who designed the rifles, he has reasons, on the blessed memory, Alexander Kalachi had reasons for designing these rifles grade by grade. This was one of the arms recovered during the operation. 8 of them are in our cell, and definitely we are going to court. You can see one of the gun fractions recovered from them. These are the ammunition recovered from them. These are not granates, but we call them granates. But they are deadly as anything. You can see that the leaf must have been stolen away from one of our security agencies. You know those who use this?
Yes, yes.
So we are going to trace the source, possibly to recover to the original owner of this rifle. This is our job. Once we recover, we trace the sources. But for those ones that we cannot actually trace their sources, we always relate with the office of the NSA to know what to do about them. There are offensive weapons that I'm sure when you see them, from anybody you will run away, because this one can kill. It's as good as the AK-47 rifle. You can see locally made barrel guns. You can see them. This one they use on the road to kidnap people. And we would not relent on efforts to continue fighting against kidnapping. We fight kidnapping, we continue to fight kidnapping. It's becoming a challenge, and that's why we have taken the bull by the horn to make sure all our tactical teams are out to fight kidnapping. And we are succeeding, and we continue to succeed. This one can kill. There's a particular cartridge they use. It's smaller to this big cartridge. Once we fix it, it can fire. And it's auto. Can use ammunition, can use whatever. It's auto. Another pistol. You know the name of this one? Brand. This Beretta. This is Beretta recovered from them. People carry cross bags. Let us suspend them. Particularly on bikes. No. It is we that we use our chairs now. Me and Commander and Gonzalo, we sit down here on that.